Scream 7 needs to do these 10 things. Part 3. Number 5, and this is certainly the most important thing on the list, the use of characters. This upcoming installment has the largest cast of any Scream flick with 1,000 recognizable names. I thought that one of Scream 6's biggest problems is that it had too big of a cast with so many side characters that only served the purpose of getting killed. That's why the mystery surrounding the killers completely fell flat on its face, in my opinion. Well, that and this line delivery.
You fuck with my family, you die.
I fear that we're in for the same exact thing here in Scream 7, where most of these side characters are likely just hanging out to be pincushions. There's allegedly an entire scene in this new flick where another one-note character is alone at the high school just to get stabbed backstage. Unfortunately, all of the Scream sequels do this, where they introduce a character literally just to die early on, and I think it's kind of boring. They didn't do that in the original Scream, and that's why it still maintains the very best mystery of this entire franchise by far. I'd love to see Ghostface score some of his nastiest kills here, don't get me wrong, but too many body bags can cloud up the murder mystery. Number 6, and yeah, this is another really important one too, chase scenes, chase scenes, chase scenes. I really appreciated Screams 4 through 6 for trying out modern methods to build tension. Olivia's death in Scream 4, the Hicks massacre in 5, and the bodega scene in 6 all do this really well. But if this is to be a true return to form, they have to give us some classic 90s thoughtful chase scenes. Sequences that need to be treated like Jiffy Pop that's been hanging out on the stove for too long. I want to use a modern film as an example of what Scream 7 can look like, but I do want to make it clear that I hate this movie. Like, I think this movie is a piece of trash that does one thing right. It literally does one thing good, but everything else about this movie is god-awful. Like a genuine waste of my time. The movie Sick from 2023 has one good thing about it outside of its brain-dead, stupid plot and obnoxious main character. A singular, effective Scream-esque chase scene. Parker, the worst final girl I have ever seen in a movie, crosses a lake on a raft as she's being chased by a killer. The slasher stabs his knife through the bottom of the raft, trying to poke our obnoxious protagonist, and even though the movie made me want to see this character die, I still found myself engulfed in tension here because of the way it was set up. It took its time to slowly marinate its audience in tension, which, like I said, is the only good thing about that godforsaken excuse for a film. What this all boils down to is Screams 4 through 6 typically have like one scene where Ghostface is running after somebody, they catch up, they stab him. I think we need to have entire sequences just dedicated to chasing around Sydney's daughter, Isabel May, for instance, to literally just remind you that anybody's head is on the chopping block at any time.